Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend and we are starting week 2 of distance learning. We made it through our first week. If you have not turned in your assignments from last week, you need to make sure that you take a picture and text or email those to either myself or Miss Scott. So I will start today's lessons. So today we are going to start with reading. And this week you will be looking at characters and setting. So characters we know are the people or animals in the story, who the story is about. And setting tells us two things, where and when a story takes place. Okay, so those will be the skills that you will be working on this week. I will get your worksheet pulled up and show you that. Those of you who have been in my reading class this year, this will look very, very familiar to you because it's the same kind of worksheets that we've been doing all year. So you have a story about the world's oldest amusement park. And in this story, there are lots of dates. So this story is organized in chronological order, which means the order in which it happened. Okay, so you could take those dates and put those on a timeline and have those in order. At the bottom, you have 3 questions. Make sure you go back and look for your answers in the story, and make sure you are using complete sentences. Okay, we are at the end of 4th grade, so we need to be using those good 4th grade sentences. Okay, so that will be your reading worksheet. You will only do the front side day 1 today. Then I am going to give you a vocabulary today. We didn't really do vocabulary last week, but we're going to start doing vocabulary again. So your vocabulary word for today is unique, which means someone or something that is the only one of its kind. So the example is a fish that could survive on dry land would be unique. Okay, so something that's different. Okay, so one of a kind. So we are all unique people, because there are no 2 of us that are exactly alike. Okay, so then you will get your vocabulary sheet in your packets. So you will have a page that looks like this. Okay, so you will write your word in the box, write your definition, tell me if it's a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb, and then you will write your sentence and draw a picture. So I forgot to tell you that before we moved on. So I'm going to put that word up again so you can see it. And then if you need to, pause the video and go ahead and do your vocabulary worksheet. And then you can unpause and we will move on. Okay, your next assignment will be math. Okay, so your math page is 4-digit addition today. 4-digit addition, so it looks like this. It is 20 problems of 4-digit addition. So I'm going to work one problem with you on the board. Oh, I turned it around to myself. There we go. Okay, so when we add 4 digits, it's no different than adding 2 digits. So we always start on this side. 0 plus 1 is 1. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5. We make sure we use a comma, and 6 plus 1 is 7. Okay, if this was more than 10, we would just carry that 1 over, just like we do on a 2-digit, and then we would go to the next column or the next column. Okay, your next page, and I will show you what it looks like after I do the example, is subtraction. Okay, so we have 1 minus 1 would be 0. We cannot do 0 minus 3. Okay, so we actually would change this to a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. We change the 2 to a 1. And that would be 170. Okay, so your worksheet will look like this. As soon as I can get everything reorganized here. Okay, so let me, oh, there I am again. Okay, so it looks like this. Again, it is 20 problems. Okay, your next assignment for today will be your science worksheet. You will only again be doing day 1. I've copied them front and back just to save paper. So you're doing drumbeat signals. You will read the story and then there are 3 questions for you to answer. You will also have a spelling just like you did last week. I'll put a blank paper in your packet and you will choose 8 words that you want to learn how to spell. Spell them, use them in a sentence, and you have all week to work on that. Your last assignment is your social studies. So if you'll remember, you had a paper that looked like this last week. Okay, and last week you were supposed to do the first 10 states and capitals, which left you at Georgia. Okay, so today you're going to start with Hawaii, and you're going to go down for 10 states and capitals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Maryland. So you will work on Hawaii through Maryland for this week. Okay, you should still have your example map that I sent you last week, okay, to show you where those states are. And then you're going to add to the map that you started last week with the states and capitals. Okay, so once you get those all written in your map, you need to make sure that you're studying those and memorizing those states and capitals. So those are your lessons for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.